First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Harold, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Juan Cuevas, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Here we go, guys.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Salvatore Estrada. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit softly on the ground to first, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning. Stepping into the box, number 35. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Garlobo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Victor Reyes.
1-2, here it comes. Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Campos. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Pena. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Now in the box, Nino Bravo comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Wait, ball 1. Here you go, guys.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
To his left, Adams throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Elroy Walker. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Marco Pena, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Albert Sato swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Stepping into the box, Phil Alonso. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Alonso.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
I got it.
McCollum is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Acosta.
Pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit out toward second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Henry Pena. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Henry Pena.
Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 35. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Now the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Salvatore Estrada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Salvatore Estrada.
Up high in the air, Campos is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Nino Bravo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nino Bravo.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Elroy Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavez ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Third baseman
Stepping in
3.
now, Marco Pena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied into very shallow right. Chavez has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top. Digging in, Albert Sato. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Albert.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Chavez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So striding forward now, Phil Alonso.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Victor Acosta.
Hey, 2 down.
The pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Acosta.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5. Digging in once again, number 35. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Vasquez is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Now batting, David Garlobo.
Center fielder, number 11.
Come on now,
David Garlobo.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready once again, David
Center
Garlobo.
fielder, number 11.
Come on, big guy. Get
David
hit, huh?
Garlobo.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 4-0. So coming to the plate, Henry Pena. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Juan Cuevas. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Salvatore Estrada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. At the plate, Nino. Bravo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Nino Bravo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
That's just out.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, nobody.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right
Into
here.
the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he set down, 1 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
25, Elroy Walker.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
One out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball two.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another try at 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Marco Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Pena.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slow roller back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are standing in, Albert Sato. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Phil Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Phil Alonso.
Too low, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
One down, one down.
This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Your
Derek
attention, please.
Lockett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Braves, number 22, Derek Lockett.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 4-0. Juan Carrasco will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Number 35 wins his 3rd of the season. Ken Ogawa closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For Mississippi, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 35, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, Chad Goff.
Leading off with
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Chad Goff.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Vinny Thomas, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Thomas.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Vinny Thomas goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Soto.
First pitch on its way. Giovanni Soto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of it. So stepping in, Chris Gomes.
Leading off for
He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gomes.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Anthony Sanchez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Scadam, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is there for it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Houston Quinn. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Houston Quinn.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Handy is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Sean Espinoza hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Espinoza.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Batting ninth, third baseman Todd
Stepping in now,
Holdridge.
Todd Holdridge. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of digging in to try it again. Chad Goff.
Leading off with a
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Chad Goff.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way. It's a line drive and doesn't get the hit.
And they come in on him there as he fights one off foul to the right side, and it's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Striding in once again, Chris
Leading off with a
Gomes.
biscuit.
0 for 1
First
for him
baseman,
here in this one.
Chris Gomes.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, guys. Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Anthony Sanchez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Sanchez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Scadam. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On the ground up the middle, to his left, Adams. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Houston Quinn. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Espinoza.
Sean Espinoza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Garlobo has it in his tracks. 2 gone. At the plate, Todd Holdridge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Holdridge
starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 here.
Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Goff. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. This one's down to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready for another shot now. Vinny Thomas, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Looped out towards short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Ready once again, Giovanni Soto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Into the box now, Chris Gomes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out.
And 1 down now, 1 down.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Sanchez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2. Digging in once again, Josh Scadam. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Josh Scadam.
Here's a high pop-up. McCollum is there for it. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Houston Quinn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Quinn.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Into the box, Sean Espinoza. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch is in the air now out to left field. Carrasco moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the So digging in now, Todd Holdridge. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him back. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Chad Goff comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Ready now, Vinny Thomas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, come on now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze it. Good breaking ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Grounded to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Number 35 earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Cedric Nicholson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Vernon Blanco has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Bowles. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Hit down the line at first. Backhanded. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Stepping in, Matt Macbeth. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
I got it.
McCollum is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Into the box now, Geraldo Tejada. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Tejada.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, Pete Gutu is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Into the box now, Andy Maris. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
Into the box now, Richie Aparicio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, one away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carrasco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Todd Doherty.
Todd
becomes set.
Doherty.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garlobo has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Jacksonville.
Stepping in, number 35. 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Aparicio waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Standing in, Garrett Aaron. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher Garrett
Ready to deliver.
Aaron.
Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Vernon Blanco.
Batting ninth, catcher Vernon Blanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Tim Bowles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bowles.
Into the windup and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Mlb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in for his second at-bat, Geraldo Tejada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here we go now. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
the great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Pete Gutu.
Hey, all right, here you go.
Stepping in now, Pete Gutu. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left.
I got it.
Carrasco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. At the plate, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Ready for another chance? Andy Maris. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Andy Maris.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andy Maris is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Richie Aparicio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Garlobo, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Todd Doherty.
The right fielder, number 13.
Into the windup and
Doherty.
The pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Campos has got it, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Now in the box, Garrett Aaron. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Stephen Aquino will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. A little tapper. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now batting, third baseman
Tim Foles stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after. contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now, Matt Mlb. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Number 35 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here.
35.
This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
See and rip it up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. That's his third RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Digging in once again, Carlos
The batter,
Campos.
number 14.
Come on,
Second
big guy.
baseman.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not.
So digging in now, David
Now
Garlobo.
batting.
2 outs and
Center
2
fielder.
runners aboard here in the
David
7th inning.
Garlobo.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good
Ladies and
start to the
gentlemen,
inning, they can't
it's time for the
capitalize any
traditional
further.
seventh
So
inning
2
stretch.
runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Ready
Leading
once
up
again,
for
Geraldo
Pensacola.
Tejada. He started
First
out the
baseman,
evening 0 for 2 so far.
Geraldo Tejada.
And he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A little bouncer. A quick out number 1. Now batting, Pete Gutu.
Now batting.
1 for 2 on his
Second
line
baseman.
so far in the game.
Gutu.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit to short. Adams is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Andy Maris. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jumbo. Coming to the plate now, Richie Aparicio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
To third, Reyes has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, Todd Doherty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Todd Doherty.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
One down now. One down.
Digging in, Garrett Aaron. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ground ball right here. Let's turn 2.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chavez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Sean Robbins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit weekly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming. Leo Esquivel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score tonight. Number 35 earned his 5th win of the year. Ken Ogawa closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Great job.